qualify for true dreams? Is it only a Muslim? What about Christians? Can they have true dreams? And Jews, they say they are the elite of mankind. Heaven is reserved for them. What about Hindus? Can a Hindu have a true dream? What about Buddhists? Or what about people who are worshipping idols made of wood and stone, while you and I are worshipping one God who you cannot put in a temple? Well, there's something startling now for us to recall. That there was a man who worshipped idols made of wood and stone. His name was Abdul Muttalib. He was the grandfather of Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. And he lived in Makkah, and Makkah had Zamzam. Makkah was famous for Zamzam. But there came a huge sandstorm and the whole city was covered. And when they dug themselves out of the sandstorm, Zamzam had disappeared. No one could find Zamzam. And for long years, Zamzam remained only a memory. This is recorded in the Sirat of Ibn Ishaq. Until Abdul Muttalib, who was worshipping idols made of wood and stone, had a dream. And in the dream he was told, there is where Zamzam is, between two idols. So in the morning, he started to dig. But in the process of digging, these idols might topple. And the Quraysh were not at all happy about that. So Abdul Muttalib brought his sons there to make sure no one will disturb him. And he kept on digging until he discovered Zamzam. So a true dream can come to someone who does not worship Allah. Yes. There was an Arab ruler called Toba in the days of Jahiliyyah. And he heard that there were treasures at the Kaaba. So he decided, I'm going to raid the Kaaba and take the jewels, treasures. But he consulted with the rabbis, the Jews, and they said, no, don't do that. That is a holy place. So Toba said, I must make Toba. So he went to the Kaaba and he prayed and asked for forgiveness that I had this intention in my heart to come and rob this place. And while he was there, he had a dream. This is the man worshipping idols. And in the dream, he was told to get something to cover the Kaaba. So he made a covering made of branches, palm branches, for example. Then he had another dream, no, do better than that. So he made a covering made of some coarse cloth. And he had another dream in which he said, no, do better than that. And then he made a covering, today it's called ghilaf, made of fine Yamani cloth. And up to this day, we still have the covering of the Kaaba. Guess where it started? It started with a dream. And the dream came to a man who wanted to rob the Kaaba. She was a woman who worshipped idols made of wood and stone. And she became pregnant, and her husband died before the baby could be born. But she said, while I was pregnant, I felt no heaviness. And I saw in my dream, again and again, I saw a light coming out of me, and this light was illuminating the whole world, or illuminating the whole world. And her name was Amina. It was a true dream. So be careful when you look at a Christian or a Hindu or a Jew or a Buddhist or even someone who is worshipping idols made of wood and stone, because his heart might qualify for a good and a true dream, and your heart might not. Be careful. In order to qualify for good dreams and true dreams, we must pay attention to the heart. There must be sincerity in the heart. You must be sincere in how you live your life. Sincere in what you do with life. Meaning no deception. The heart must be a heart filled with noble thoughts. Nobility in the heart. The heart must be filled with the love, the milk of kindness. That this person is always kind and compassionate. Never would you find in that heart eternal hatred, eternal enmity and hostility. No. If you are hostile because someone is waging war on the Lord. But if they're waging war on you, there's nothing you can do to me that I will not forgive. Try it. There is nothing you can do to me that I will not forgive. I don't want to have to stand before Allah on Judgment Day and demand justice against him and her and her. No. But when you come to wage war against Allah and His Messenger, when you are committing oppression on the earth, oh yes, I'm not going to forgive that. I'm going to stand up against that. Allahumma Jalla Jalaluhu. أوله وآخره. The Surah Al-Kahf of the Quran has come to deliver a message about the heart. And we would be well advised to pay attention to the story about the rich man and the poor man. The rich man has the two gardens with a river running in between. They're fertile. He got a lot of produce. He's rich. He got lots of people around him. And he says to the poor man while arguing, أَنَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْكَ مَالًا وَأَعَزُّ نَفَرًا وَدَخَلَ جَنَّتَهُ وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ. He believes that his wealth would last forever. And if I have to return to my Lord, I'm going to get something better with him. So he worships Allah. He's a believer. He considers himself superior to the poor man because he's wealthy. This man has nothing. He's living in fantasy land. The poor man warns the rich man. Why do you not, when you enter in your garden, why don't you not say, لا حول ولا قوة لا ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله. Why do you not say this? إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا ونفعا. I am poorer than you, but it could be that Allah has something better for me than for you. Then Allah punished the rich man and withdrew the water, and his gardens all perished. And then he wrung his hands and he said, يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا. Woe unto me that I committed this act of shirk. Where is the shirk? The shirk is that the lips were worshipping Allah, but the heart was worshipping the dunya and the wealth of the dunya. And in Akhiru Zaman, this is going to be a serious problem for you, because there